You know what I learned from like hoes along the way, okay, was that when women say date, it actually means sold some pussy to. Hello, my Bella Book Club members. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. So where we left off, it was the summer after her 11th grade year. And you know, Corinne was having herself a meltdown because I told y'all that hoe got bad nerves. Now, you know, most children that have gone through some type of abuse in their life, whether it be physical, mental, you know, any kind of abuse, they always are very, very flinchy. But anyway, I told you the hoe had bad nerves and that she was real flinchy because she was around there to her mammy house in a whole abusive situation, okay? She moved in with her father, but then her father had, you know, brought all her siblings in, or her paternal siblings in. The grandmammy came, or the meemaw came, and now the father's girlfriend had just had a baby, and the father's girlfriend got postpartum. So Corinne around there taking care of the baby now. She can't deal with it. I told you she real flinchy. You know, she got some issues that, you know, hopefully she didn't work out by now. Then she is living pillar to post with friends and strangers. Child, oh my God. Listen, you're going to have to pay rent somehow. I don't care if you pay rent with your money, your ass, you know, a pair of shoes, a ring or something, but you're going to have to pay rent, girl. Somewhere, somehow. I don't care if you is sleeping in the bathtub of somebody named Uncle Willie house. You're going to have to still pay that rent. So I could imagine some of the situations that she had been into that she ain't even talking about in this book. Now she is dealing with this dude named Reggie. Okay, Reggie was her high school sweetheart. Reggie didn't go to school because he was busy. Okay, he was around there to the trap selling drugs. Now, how Reggie got to Phoenix, Arizona was that him and his stripper, mammy, I'm not playing, his mammy was dancing, or a dancer, had moved down to Phoenix. Okay, the mammy said, no, Phoenix ain't for me. I'm finna head back to New York. The little boy, not the little boy, well, at 16 years old, you know, it's not uncommon for, you know, things like this to happen. But at 16 years old, the little boy decided to stay in Phoenix. I guess it was good money in Phoenix for him, okay? She met the dude, and that was her boyfriend. She loved him. She adored him, okay? The funny part about it was that she was only his girlfriend on the weekends and on holidays. She said he lived in a bad neighborhood, but she was turned on by the fact that he was an old bad boy, okay? That when she had to go over there to see him, she didn't know whether she was going to bust a nut or die that day, okay? She was turned on by that. I don't know why that is attractive now that I'm thinking back at it as an adult, you know. That was dumb shit that I think, yeah, that was dumb shit. But this book is very triggering, okay, and eye-opening. Because you look at the book and you be like, God damn, I was that damn dumb? Yes, Nay, you was that goddamn dumb. She says she loved that excitement of the bad boy ding-dong, okay? She said she loved it when he was making love to her that she can hear gunshots outside the window. She was turned on by that. So then, you know, his mother, came back down from New York and met with Corinne, Yvette, you know, the bitch got 17 names, whatever. I mean, the lady, okay, right. So the mammy came back down from New York, right? And the mammy said, oh, Corinne, what are you doing with your life? You know, what do you do? You know, she was like, just, you know, hang around your son and that's it. The mammy said, it's the better life out there for you. You know, there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, you know. I'm just suggesting. So, yeah, Reggie's mammy led her right to the promised land. It was a strip club, okay? She said the interview went well. She didn't have to show any credentialing because she was only 16 at that time. I mean, I know plenty of strippers that started at 16. Them motherfuckers know that them little girls be 16, but they don't care, okay? Here we are coming to the stage. Yvette Rump Shaker Santiago. She was in a white bikini, you know, because Reggie's mammy, she don't remember Reggie mammy name, so that's what her name is according to me, Reggie's mammy. But Reggie's mammy told her, make sure that you wear white, okay? Because it looks good when you coming out dancing, rump shaking, you know, all them lights flashing around. It makes your bathing suit glow, okay? So she out there, she getting it in, okay? That lady, Corinne Steffan, she made a whole lot of money. So what Mammy said to her was, girl, get your money, count it, and now you can move in. Move in with me. Is that what stripping is about? Is stripping a pyramid scheme? I'm starting to think that that's a pyramid scheme. You know, you bring in new hoes, okay, you take their money. So every night she was making $1,000, okay? It was good fun until the relationship with the mammy turned sour. Now let me tell you why it turned sour according to Corinne. The mammy was at the end of her stripper career, and Karrine's career was just starting. Meemaw was in her mid-30s, okay? Is that old for stripping years? I don't know. I just figure as long as your body still look good, you fine. I mean, hell, back home we got this stripper named Uzi. She about 70 now, or I don't know how old is Uzi, but we still embrace her. At least the life embraces her because she, it's not just a booty shaker. It's not just about that. She's an entertainer. So I don't know. I mean, Trixie, I don't know. So now that Yvette is making more money, the relationship is not only sour, but it has turned competitive, okay? Reggie's mammy is now charging rent, okay? And making Karrine buy her gifts, okay? Karrine say, I'm shaking my own ass out there. I'm doing whatever it is that I need to do down there to the boom boom room. I'm earning all my money and I ain't giving you nothing, okay? But see, this goes back to you're gonna have to pay rent, period, wherever you are. Unless you living with your mammy or, you know, your husband or something like that, you're gonna have to pay rent, girl. Ain't nobody gonna have you living in their house for free. Girl, you either gonna pay it through your mouth, your ass, or your pockets. One of them gonna get taxed. She now on the road again, looking for her next place to stay. If you was making $1,000 a week, girl, or a day, girl, why you ain't get your own goddamn apartment? There's no reason for you not to get your own apartment. Girl, you acting like, I mean, she sounded like she was making, what is that, at least $20,000 a month. And you living with somebody? Ah, the stupidity. So anyway, so on December 26, 1995, she was out doing some post-Christmas shopping at the malls, okay, enjoying the post-Christmas sales. And what happened was one of her little stripper associate girls called her and was like, we need you the special guest at this particular club because she was the What's going to happen, it was going to be a whole bunch of NFL players, a whole bunch of NBA players there. So they like, let's get the girl that's the girl right now. I mean, Reggie's mammy used to be the girl. She said she wasn't really impressed by the fact that it was going to be a whole bunch of athletes there because she had dated 2 of them already. You know what I learned from like hoes along the way, okay, was that when women say date, it actually means sold some pussy too. I didn't know that, okay? So I think when Corinne Steffan say she dated some of them athletes, she really means sold some pussy too, because that's what hoes do. They be like, I'm looking for a date. And the date means sell some pussy too. You're welcome. So at one of her, requested special events, she met Kool G Rap. The only song that I remember Kool G Rap doing was Don't Curse with Heavy D. So initially she thought that Kool G Rap was unattractive. Okay, true. Okay, all right. But she said that he was charismatic. She didn't even end up dancing for the dude, okay? But she did spend the night, all right? They got up in the morning. Kool G Rap says to her, what's your name, girl? Yvette. So next minute, he's on the phone booking a trip for Mr. Kool G Rap and Yvette Santiago rump shaking. I know you're saying to yourself, wait a minute, how is he booking a trip for Yvette rump shaking Santiago when that's not her name? Well, what happened was, she met up with somebody and they gave her some fake credentialing. So she had her old social security card, license, passport, all that with Yvette rump shaker Santiago. So good money. He hung up the phone and he said to her, you staying with me from this point on. What? That is so confusing to me, how dudes will like go to a strip club, because that's what Kanye West did to Amber Rose. Tiger did to Black China too. What the fuck? So you mean to tell me, what the fuck? I don't know. I just don't get that. But that's not for me to get, because I ain't no hip hop dude, so I don't know. Karrine say he begged her to call him daddy. She said she resisted initially, then she broke, and he loved it. Because when, they would be in the throes of passion, she would say, F me daddy, F me daddy. And that would hurry up and get him there. But I'm telling you, sometimes you gotta just say crazy shit to them while y'all in the throes of passion. And then they'll get the fuck off you. They'll hurry up, they'll just get the fuck off you. You're welcome. 2 weeks later, they are back in Arizona, living in a posh neighborhood, 4-bedroom house on an acre of land. She loved it. She was a new wife with a new life. Not real wife, child. Not real wife. That's just what he told her so that she would, acquiesce. She was a new wife, new life, new house, new neighborhood, all of that. And new motherfucking rules. Kool G Rap had rules. I told you, girl. You can't, There's a price to pay for everything. So the first time G hit her, that would be Kool G Rap, Mr. Kool G Rap. First time Mr. Kool G Rap hit her, she said she should have left. But she didn't. You know why? Because it was solid to her, okay? She was enjoying the spoils of life, okay? And she had a husband in her mind, or at least that's what he told her, so that she would acquiesce. And she had, just what her dream was. So she didn't leave. She said there was times that she caught him talking to other women. All right. She got so bold that what she would do is unplug the phone, answer no. That's what you can't do. All right. When the ninja's around there, he's an ass beater. And I ain't even trying to be funny, but he's an ass beater. He talking to another woman. You ain't the type of woman to, be aggressive back with him. Okay, so, punks do jump up to get beat down. And he was one of them type of dudes that he's going to take everything out on her. When she unplugged that phone, he slapped the daylight out of her ass, okay? What she said was so kind of true and profound, because the young lady is used to living in abuse, whether it be physical or mental. Okay, so when he put his hands on her, I ain't gonna say she was good, but she expected it. You know what I'm saying? So when you live through stuff like that as a child, you definitely can live through it as an adult. Okay, so sometimes when us as human beings, when we're being overly critical about people that stay in relationships that are abusive, we have to keep in mind that these grown people that have been in abusive relationships probably have been in abusive childhoods. She said, I should have left, right? And she's saying this because she knows that she barely knew this dude. She don't even know this mother hunchy, okay? And you allowing this ninja to just wake up and just put his hands on you, girl? Are you crazy? But what she said was that she was tired of running. And on top of that, her father told her, don't bring your stripper ass back to my house. Since you want to run when I'm going through a very hard time here in my house. Because remember, Pappy got a whole lot going on. And Karrine was like deuced to her own father while her father was going through some situations. And I would say this, being young, you do make a lot of selfish decisions. But, Karrine Steffan is fucked up. Period. I hope she got some help. Whatever help she need, I hope she got some help. So anyway, reflecting on the abuse, she was saying at least G gave her a home, security, safety, and showered her with gifts. She said G taught her a lot. Like, don't wear no makeup, don't do nothing to your hair, don't get no hairstyle, don't wear no tight clothes, and bitch, you can't have no goddamn friends. Okay, because you know friends would be like, girl, I wouldn't do that if I was you. I would leave his ass. So she said, although she was compliant, simple mistakes would cause reaction. Now, I told you earlier on that this girl got bad nerves, okay? This girl would get the bubble guts, you know, she couldn't hold down her food. She was just messed up. And it reflected in her appearance. She said she was down to 100 pounds. She said even when the ex-girlfriend would come by, that's, you know, but even when the ex-girlfriend would come by, the ex-girlfriend would cry because, probably because she knew what the hell this tyrant is like, and like, oh, this poor girl, she getting her ass whipped by this nigga just like I used to. Okay. She said after a while, she couldn't even check the mailbox because Kool G Rap thought that she was fucking a dude that lived around the corner. Okay. You know, because in some communities, they have like a mailbox area. Okay. And Kool G Rap thought that she was going to the mailbox and fucking the dude in the mailbox area. Okay. All right. No, nigga. That's not her. That's you. So now she can't check the mailbox. She can't drive nowhere. She can't educate herself, and she can't get a job because every time she tried to get a job, the crazy motherfucker would call the job and keep calling the job until they fired her. She tried to hurt herself. I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. Since she was married to hip hop, she was affiliated and associated with hip hop. She said she was envious of all the sexy girls that was in the video. She said she missed her stripper days. She missed being adored. Okay. Now, Kool G Rap was one of the pioneers of hip hop. However, he was not, in any rate, financially stable like Nas, because she said that Nas was his protege. She even added that Kool G Rap, although he was a pioneer, like people like Biz Markie, Rakim, he still wasn't recognizable. So he didn't get the accolades as the other pioneers of rap. She said it appeared that his peers and his proteges had surpassed him, and that was part of his anger. Now, G, since he felt a sense of unaccomplishment, it turned into rage, and all that rage went against her. Damn, you will not be beating my ass because you mad because you ain't had a record in fucking 20 years. But I digress. So here she is at the end of her rope. Okay, she down on her knees in the bathroom begging God for a baby from Kool G Rap. She says she wants to love something and have something to love her. She got her wish. If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share, and subscribe because it is so important to my success here on the YouTube. Remember this, the same people that you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down in these sales. My patron loves. Have a good one. Peace.